Israeli strikes in the Gaza Strip have killed at least 29 Palestinians since early Monday. From the north to the south, the military has been bombing tent camps. In Gaza City, a fire tore through makeshift tents after an Israeli attack. At least 4 people were killed. Witnesses say the area was sheltering displaced civilians. The fire prompted a desperate rescue effort to pull victims from the blaze.
Our crews are still searching for a number of missing people. This place is housing a large number of displaced people from eastern and northern parts of the Gaza Strip. Israeli occupation forces continue to target and kill the displaced in the so-called safe zones.
A missile took us by surprise. We are all civilians here. We had nothing to do with politics. Many were killed and injured. Our home and all our possessions were destroyed, and now the tents we are sheltering in. Innocent civilians were killed and injured without any warning.
Our correspondent Tareq is joining us live from Deir el-Balah in central Gaza, and that man we just heard from, Tareq, really echoing the desperation of people across Gaza who are being attacked while trying to shelter in displacement camps.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. There is an undeniable sense of escalation as families are navigating unthinkable circumstances, Elizabeth. On the ground, the situation sounds extremely volatile. Families have been bombarded in areas that have been designated as safe humanitarian zones, and to areas recently they have been forced to flee to following the release of evacuation orders for families living adjacent to the eastern side of Gaza City. Let me take you through what happened during the past few hours. There has been clear concentration of airstrikes that targeted a group of civilians in el-Balah refugee camp. 1 Palestinian has been confirmed killed in a fresh barrage of attacks there, while 8 others have been reported injured, and they were transported to allow the hospital to receive medical treatment. And as I am right now talking to you, I can hear the sound of the Israeli drones circling overhead, as we can clearly believe that there has been a surge of the use of Israeli drones over the course of the past 30 minutes, to be more precise, which could raise the alarm regarding a potential Israeli escalation to be taking place in the central area that has been the epicenter for the Israeli latest waves of attacks. And as well, we have seen that sport clubs that have turned to be an evacuation center for families has been targeted in Gaza City, alongside also with more reports coming from the eastern side of Gaza City suggesting ongoing attacks to be conducted by the Israeli artilleries that have been located and stationed close to the eastern side of Gaza City. But obviously, Elizabeth, there has been a clear surge of the use of unmanned aerial vehicles that seemingly offensive to strike makeshift tents in al-Mawasi area, and in separate cases in Gaza City, civilians have gathered different remains of these unmanned aerial vehicles that are usually loaded with explosives that cause collateral destruction to the site of the strike, as the Israeli military is trying to diverse using different sorts of bombs and suicidal drones in order to strike the Gaza Strip that absolutely has been plunged into an endless cycle of destruction and growing airstrikes as well.
Yeah, and unease, Tareq. We can certainly hear that drone from where you are. For now, that's Tareq Azzoum joining us live from Deir el-Balah in central Gaza.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.